Hey guys, what's up? Happy September. Um, I was thinking about Charlie Kirk. I've been thinking about him some the past few days, and not even just thinking about him, just feeling the heaviness of the assassination of the murder. You know, just how everybody saw it and how severe it was. And it left me, obviously it's horrific and it's heartbreaking. And I didn't know Charlie, you know. I know we had different views on a lot of things. I wasn't in his world a lot. But I admired that he was brave. He went out and had conversations in, you know, he kind of like he tweeted with his feet, you know. He went, instead of just yelling from, you know, from a desk or something, or, you know, like most podcasters, we're sitting in a room saying stuff and then putting it out. He went out into the world. And I really admired that. I do admire it. And it just left me feeling so like, just kind of broken. A part of me, I don't even know what part of me feels kind of broken. And I don't know if it's about, you know, that it's because someone is sharing their point of views, or that someone's, you know, that free speech is getting gunned down, or if, you know, I don't know exactly why it feels like it affected me so much. You know, of course, that sort of thing affects you. It happens a lot in the world these days. And I think maybe just the severity of it, how just graphic it seemed and was, you know. And sorry, my hair's so it's like I've been helping my buddy. I'm doing playing a character in this haunted house, so we've been practicing. But yeah, there was just something about it. It's just left me scared, first of all. You know, and maybe that's selfish to think that, but it left me scared. You know, because a lot of people go out and put themselves out in front of the public, and we all do. We do it when we walk down the street. We do it when we take our dog to the dog park. You do it when, you know, if you step on a stage and read a poem or sing a song or anything. And that's kind of, I think that's what it was. It's like, it just like, that's supposed to be something that's kind of safe, right? To be able to have a voice, to say something. And whether people may agree with it or not. I didn't know Charlie. I'd never gotten to meet him. I didn't know. I know we had different beliefs on some things. I didn't know a lot of his stuff, you know. But, excuse me. But I did admire that he was brave. That he showed up to have conversations. And it just like, it was such a final and sick and distant thing. It was from so far away. And maybe that's it, that somebody so far away can shut you down without ever having even like looked at you in the eyes or in person or shaking your hand or anything. I don't know. And I don't even know why I'm like kind of speaking up about it. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it scared me. You know, it made me kind of scared. It made me really scared. Yeah, and my prayers to his family and to people that knew him and loved him. But yeah, there's supposed to be a thing where you can get up on a stage and share something, right? You can get into a public place and people would come to see an art or to jeer at an art. I think a lot of people that came to him came because they wanted to combat him with arguments or whatever, do the opposite argument. Yeah, and I think it's just a culmination of that sort of things become so prevalent in our society. Like that video was so horrific. And you're just like, it just felt like that this can't happen anymore. But you don't know what to do. And I don't know, most people, or maybe I don't know, I think that, yeah, people are always like, you want to at least have a certain level of like, what's fair. And it just seems so unfair. And so cowardly. Like, if there is a microphone there and he's there to debate, go and debate him, go speak your piece. Whether the crowd agrees or if whoever kind of wins the debate or whatever, I don't know if that matters. What matters is that you like kind of try and share whatever you're thinking or feeling. And maybe there's people that don't feel like they have a place to do that. I don't know. But to go that far away, not even have the balls to go to the microphone or to, I think something about that makes me sick. That's what it is. I think it's made me feel sick. And I think there's other stuff, like feeling like there's like, it feels like some people in the world, like some like dark and powerful people know what's going on and they're not telling the rest of us. I think that feels like what's happening sometimes. And I don't know if I'm the only person that's feeling that. I feel like they all know something that's happening. It always feels like there's something bigger and eviler in the distance hiding behind something that's kind of laughing a little. And yeah, and this just felt like the pinnacle of the horn of whatever creature that is, kind of. Or yeah, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, and I think it's scary. It's like, yeah, it's like where is safe? Where is safe? Where is safe? How is like a dad or parents who send their kids to school supposed to feel like they're in a safe place? It used to feel like things were safe. Or maybe it never, I don't know, maybe it never felt like that. But I don't know, it used to feel like things were safe somehow. And that that other people had a respect for safety. And maybe that still is there. And maybe this is just such a moment that feels so intense. Yeah, and I don't know. And nobody has to hear what I want to say or whatever. I'm not like, I don't know anything. I'm just, I don't know. I've had this feeling. It's just been like, man, why is this hitting me so hard? Somebody that I don't know. Right. And yeah, I guess that's some of the feelings that I'm kind of surfing on a little bit. Is that it felt cowardly. At least come and meet me here. and don't like me. That's okay. You know, I can handle that if you're here and you disagree with me and you don't like me. I can handle that. But to do it from way over there, you know? And it's the same type of, you see it in other places around the world, and we're just sick of watching it. We're sick of watching kind of someone far away decide if someone there is, that they're okay or they're, and eliminating their life, you know? We're sick of feeling that, or I'm sick of feeling, yeah, like it's unsafe out there. I don't know. I think I'm kind of rambling now, but yeah. So I felt, I think I felt some relief today that they caught this guy, if that's the guy that did it. I didn't get to read a ton about it. But there's still this bigger feeling of, like, what happens? What stage is safe? What place is safe to stand up and share how you feel, or to share something? And maybe that's a negative attitude. I don't know. I think a lot of it is just like, it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming where it's like, when do we have to stop watching murders on our phone? When do they start to curtail these algorithms? Like, aren't these companies who own these algorithms, is there no responsibility for them? Is there no responsibility for if they're feeding someone and getting them indoctrinated into ideas by just serving them the same thing over and over again? Yeah, I don't know. But that feels so, like, I don't know who this shooter guy was. Like, you know, they said his name, but I don't know anything else about him. Oh, God, I gotta wash my hair. But yeah, I don't know anything else about the guy, but I'm guessing it was probably someone who watched so much of the same thing, and this algorithm just serves you the same. And then it's like they fucking fill you with, it's like you go to Build-A-Bear and you just put the fucking grossest stuff, and the bear's full, right? And they just keep that machine on that's just firing fucking Satan cotton into this thing, and it can't handle it anymore. And then it just does something that's just like an expression of like being soaked in whatever vitriol or violence or anger has been put into them, you know? I don't know. And maybe I'm not saying there's no personal responsibility, but, and I don't even know if that's what happened. So I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling, but yeah, I just wanted to, I think, say something. I wanted to think out loud. You know, I used to do that on this show more often, and it's been hard for me to, like, get my thoughts sometimes, but yeah, this just made me scared. And it just, like, yeah, and I don't feel like I'm the only one. I know I'm not. I know that people are feeling something. Sometimes I can't even say exactly what it is I'm feeling. And I don't even know if I've said it here talking about it, but I feel it just like something feels very, something feels very fragile right now. I feel like, so, safety to anybody who is trying to, you know, I think it's just like, yeah, you just want to go out into the world, you know? And you want to be able to be okay, and you want your friends and family to be able to do the same thing, and for people to have a fair fight. And maybe that's not reality. Maybe I live in some, you know, romanticalized idea of a place I never even lived in. You know? I don't know. and Halloween's coming up, and it's like we're training over in my buddy's haunted house, and I'm like, dude, I feel safer in there with the ghouls. At least I know who's behind this mask. You know, it's like I was walking out of there today, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like just walking across a parking lot, just things feel kind of intense. And when that happens, it takes away your ability it takes away that human thing, because then somebody comes up to you, now you're scared, you know, and your heart isn't like in like a helping place. So I don't know, man. I don't know shit. But yeah, just wanted to think out loud. And yeah, if there's somebody that's feeling something similar, then maybe, you know, it's okay. We're both feeling it, and we're not just feeling it by ourselves. But yeah, I don't know. It made me scared. It made me sad. It made me really sad too. So, yeah, I'm okay. I want to say that, and I hope you are too. And yeah, I don't even know why I wanted to come say something, but I waited a few days. It takes me a couple days sometimes to know how I feel about things. I'm not good at knowing like immediately how I feel about things. And I mean, I can know general things like fear or, excitement. But sometimes like other feelings, it takes me a little bit to get to them. And I don't even know if I got into them, but I just wanted to come and think out loud. And, yeah, love you guys, and be safe. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. What else am I going to say? You know? Yeah, that's it, I think. So, yeah, have a good weekend, and love you guys. And yeah, God help. We got to get stronger prayers, I think. You know, I don't know what it's like. It feels like I need those 93 octane prayers or something. You know, I don't know. All right, love y'all. Praise God, man. Peace.